Alessio Marcus, representing Children's Parliament.
Good afternoon, honourable members. President Ramaphosa in his absentia, the Deputy President, Mr. Didi Mabuza, the Deputy Chairperson of the NCOP, Ms. Sylvia Lucas, and all ministers and deputy ministers. I am Alessio Marcus, and I attend Beacon Hill High School in Mitchells Plain. I am the Deputy Speaker of the Nelson Mandela Children's Parliament. Thank you very much, Comrade Gade, for your powerful speech. Today we are here as men to address the burning issues within our country. But before I address these issues, I would like to speak about the NPAC, the National Plan of Action for Children. The NPAC provides a complete framework for the incorporation of all policies and plans developed by government departments and civil society to advance the well-being of children. We are happy to announce that the NPAC has been approved by Cabinet and will be launched in the next National Nelson Mandela Children's Parliament set to take place in this very chamber. We would like to acknowledge all efforts made to institutionalize our Parliament in the Parliament's calendar. I will now be addressing the issue of gender-based violence, femicide, and child murders. We have witnessed so many children die as a result of gender-based violence, and what is so sad to see is that on a daily basis, children are dying at the hands of their family members, gangsters, and even law enforcement officers. But we as South Africans need to come to the realization that the only way we will be able to combat gender-based violence is if we fix the three systems that are needed in order to fight gender-based violence. The three systems are: number one, our policing system; number two, our health system; and number three, our justice system. Let's start off with our policing system. We are all aware, as citizens, we are all aware that the police station is the first place a child and citizen seeks refuge after they have been abused. But on the flip side of the coin, our police force is not fully equipped or trained to deal with gender-based violence. Our police stations are also not child-friendly, hence the fact that many children do not feel safe or welcomed when entering a police station. We as the Nelson Mandela Children's Parliament believe that at least 3 to 5 social workers need to be stationed in every single police station to deal with gender-based violence victims. And these social workers also need to know sign language, because we cannot under any circumstances marginalize persons with disabilities. Moving along to our health system. We as South Africans are aware that rape kits are going missing within our country. How can we allow one of the most important things in order to crack a case to go missing? Secondly, we have a shortage of forensic nurses within our country. Forensic nurses are critical in the fight against gender-based violence purely because they provide specialized care for victims of rape, collect evidence, and testify in court to arrest these perpetrators. The President set out the target that at least one forensic nurse needs to be allocated to each designated health facility by March 2020. We as the Nelson Mandela Children's Parliament would like to receive an update on this, please. Then finally, our justice system. We need a more friendly justice system within South Africa. All role players need to ensure that child-friendly processes are followed and that children are treated with dignity during their interaction with law enforcement institutions, including police. With that said, I would like to address the men of South Africa. We as men need to come to the realization that we can absolutely put mechanisms in place, but the change starts with us. Men need to understand that before a woman is a woman is a human. Before a child is a child is a human being. So we need to desexualize women and children. So the change starts with us changing our mindset. With all these issues mentioned, I come here to also ask why the President and his constituents has forgotten about us as the children. The President remembered women, youth, and persons with disabilities and prioritized them in the highest office in the land, but overlooked children. Are we as children not important enough? I ask members of this House today, why are we not prioritized. I am of the state that children belong in the same category as women, youth, and persons with disabilities because we are one of the most vulnerable groups, yet we are the last to be thought of. I call on the Honourable President to please remember us. The Nelson Mandela Children's Parliament has sent me to emphasize the level of urgency on the rights of the Children's Office to be moved back to the office of the presidency because we are the future and belong in the highest office of the land. Like back in the day when Tata Madiba was the president. We as the Nelson Mandela Children's Parliament will also be having our own parliamentary seating. And we publicly request the presence of President Cyril Ramaphosa, the Deputy President, Mr. David Mabuza, the Chief Justice, Mr. Mkhweng, including all ministers, deputy ministers, and portfolio committee chairs. I will now be ending off in saying, and I'll be leaving you all with my favorite quote. Believe when others doubt. Work when others refuse. Save when others waste. Stay when others go. And you will win when others lose.
Wow.
I would like to just, in ending, I would like to just say to the matrics, we wish you all the very best for your papers, your upcoming papers. And in ending, I would like to end off with saying that we as the Nelson Mandela Children's Parliament are here as the children, for the children, to make the children. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mr. Bizo Bumela.